Hello everyone. Today I'm going to present my case study of cloud computing. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself and my team members. First of all, my name is Mukesh Chandran and my team members are Puan Analakinyanavelu, Mohammed Adam bin Kamaru Anwar, and Kisha Anakiramis. So now we can continue with our case study. So guys, this is our case study scenario. Bright Star College is a private higher education institution in Malaysia with 2,500 students, 180 lecturers, 50 administrative staff, on-premise IT infrastructure, 5 servers, email server, student portal server. The college is facing high server maintenance costs, frequent downtime during peak registration periods, limited storage for student projects, data security concerns, and at last, remote access challenge for online learning. The management is considering migrating cloud computing solutions. So now we are going to give them a solution to solve their problems. Okay, guys, the first question 1A, differentiate between traditional computing and cloud computing in terms of infrastructure ownership, cost structure, scalability, maintenance, and accessibility. So we are starting from the infrastructure ownership. For traditional computing, Brightstar College owns and operates its own physical servers. In contrast, cloud computing uses infrastructure provided by third-party companies such as Amazon Web Services, Azure, or Google Cloud Platform. Okay. The next is cost structure. Traditional computing uses capital expenditure or CapEx, which requires high upfront costs to purchase hardware. In cloud computing, it uses operating expenditure (OPEX), which is follows pay-as-you-go model, and it making it more flexible and cost efficient. Okay, now we're going to see scalability. In traditional computing, scaling requires buying and installing new hardware, which is low. However, cloud computing allows instant scaling due to its elasticity, especially during peak periods like student registration. The fourth one is maintenance. In traditional computing, it requires the college IT staff to handle all updates and repairs manually. Wherever in cloud computing, the provider manages hardware maintenance, reducing the burden of the organization. At last, accessibility. Traditional system may have limitation for remote access, but in cloud computing, it allows users to access services anytime from anywhere with an internet connection. You guys now going to see the second question 1B. Explain the role of security responsibility in traditional computing and cloud computing. Okay, Brightstar College is fully responsible for all security layers, including network security, hardware protection, data encryption, and physical security. And everything must be managed by the internal IT team in traditional computing. However, in cloud computing, it's the is based on shared responsibility model. This means the responsibility may divided. So Brightstar College is responsible for securing its data, managing user access, and handling encryption. Meanwhile, cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform are responsible for securing infrastructure such as physical data centers and global networks. In conclusion, Cloud computing provides greater flexibility, scalability, and share security management compared to the traditional computing. Okay, guys, that's all from me. And the next question, my friend will tell.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now let's look at question 1C, the improvement Bright Star College. There are three main improvements. The first is operational efficiency, the second is cost management, the third is learning accessibility. So the first is operational efficiency. Instead of keeping all the data on local computers, cloud computing allows Bright Star College to store everything on a secure online server. This means the administrator, the lecturers can access student records quickly and from anywhere. Another big advantage is that the cloud provider handles all the updates and maintenance. This greatly reduces system downtime, so the college experience fewer technical problems. The second, cost management. Cloud computing also helps the college save money. They can use pay as you go model, meaning they only pay for storage and computing power they actually use, instead of spending a lot of money upfront on expensive server and hardware. So the third is learning accessibility. Finally, cloud platform make learning much more flexible. Student and lecturer can access all learning materials anytime and anywhere, as long as they have internet connection. For example, student can download notes, submit assignment, or even join online classes even when they are not on campus. They strongly support remote learning and gives everyone more flexibility. So moving on to the question 1D, and my recommendation for the Bright Star College. So the first is recommendation for Bright Star College. Cloud computing is very suitable for an educational institution like Bright Star College because it's offer better flexibility, scalability, and accessibility compared to traditional on-premise system. The college can easily increase or decrease their computing resources depending on the number of student or system usage. This is especially useful during exam period or when students number grow. The second, operational perspective. From an operational point of view, the cloud provider takes care of important tasks such as system updates, backup, and security management. This significantly reduce the workload of the college own IT staff and ensure the whole system runs smoothly without constant maintenance by the college. So the third, practical standpoint. From a practical perspective, cloud computing allows both students and lecturers to access the system from any device, whether it's a laptop, tablet, or a smartphone. As long as they have an internet connection, we support modern learning methods such as online classes, digital assessment, and collaboration tools, which ultimately makes the entire education process more efficient and student friendly. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Good afternoon to our lecturer. My name is Kishore. Today, I will present three major advantages of cloud computing and two potential risks or disadvantages. First, let's start with the advantages. The first advantage is improved collaboration with students and lecturers. With cloud computing, both students and lecturers can access materials anytime and anywhere. Lecturers can upload notes, assignments, and resources online, while students can submit their work and work together in real time. This makes communication faster and learning more interactive and flexible. The second advantage is better data security and backup. Cloud systems provide automatic backups and advanced security features. This helps protect important data like student records and academic results. Even if there is a hardware failure or human error, The data can still be recovered, so it reduces the risk of losing important information. The third advantage is scalability to support institutional growth. As the college grows, cloud services can easily handle more users, more data, more courses. There is no for expensive hardware upgrades. This makes the system more efficient and cost effective for both the management and users. Thank you. Okay, guys. Now, let's move on to disadvantages. The first risk is data privacy and security concerns. When sensitive student data is stored in the cloud, there is always a risk of data breaches if it is not properly managed. This can affect students' trust and may damage the college's reputation. Therefore, strong security measures and policies are very important. The second disadvantage is internet dependency. Cloud computing depends heavily on internet access. If the internet connection is slow or not available, users may not be able to access their data or systems. This can disrupt learning and daily operations. In conclusion, sorry, in conclusion, cloud computing provides many benefits, such as better collaboration, improved security, and scalability. However, it also comes with risks like data privacy issues and reliance on the internet, which must be managed carefully. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Adam, and I'm gonna present about question 2B. Explain all three deployment models. So the first one is public cloud. The first one is a public cloud. Is a cloud service provided by a third-party provider through the internet. The resources such as storage, applications, and servers are shared with many users or organizations. This model is usually lower in cost, easy to access, and suitable for services that need fast scalability. However, it offers less direct control over sensitive data. Second one is a private cloud. Private cloud is a cloud environment used only by one organization. It provides higher security, privacy, and control because the resources are dedicated to the organization only. This model is suitable for managing sensitive information, but it requires higher costs for setup, management, and maintenance. The last one we have a hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud is a combination of public cloud and private cloud. It allows an organization. Wait, alah tak nampak. Organization to sekejap tak nampak dah pula dalam. Okay, it allows an organization to keep important or sensitive data in a private cloud. While using the public cloud for less sensitive services, this model gives a balance between security, flexibility, and cost efficient. Alright, for last question, very last question is propose the most suitable model for Bright Star College. Your justification must consider. So, I consider for Bright Star College, the most suitable model is hybrid cloud. This is because the college must protect students' records and personal information to comply with PDPA Malaysia, while also facing financial limitations and needing better system performance. During peak periods such as student registration, sensitive data such as student information, academic records, and administrative documents can be stored in the private cloud for better privacy and professional accountability. At the same time, services such as online learning platforms like storage for student projects and remote access can use the public cloud to reduce costs and improve flexibility. In addition, hybrid cloud helps protect the institutional reputation sorry handling data securely while still providing reliable services to students and help lecturers. It also more sustainable in the long term because the college can expand cloud services step by step without fully replacing all existing systems at once. Therefore, hybrid cloud is the Therefore, it's the best choice because it balances security, cost, ethics, and future growth. And that's all from me for our presentation. Thank you very much.